What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TGK TV. This is your homie TGK. And tonight's SmackDown Live, the go-home show before WrestleMania, was just way better than the go-home show for Monday Night Raw from last night. The SmackDown episode started off really good. It started off with the Kevin Owens show. He interviewed AJ Styles and Randy Orton. And going into it, initially I was just like, all right, this is going to be one of those matches that they throw in the card just to kind of keep the card looking like a solid card. But after the promo today, the direct shooting type of shots, like it was a straight shoot type of promo. They were going after each other with the verbal assaults, talking AJ Styles talking about Randy Orton, was getting caught for taking drugs, and Randy Orton was coming back at AJ Styles for not being in the WWE a long time ago because he wasn't as quote unquote good, even though we know AJ Styles is pretty good. But they were bringing it towards each other. Then they had a good little scuffle. Randy Orton got an RKO in. Cool. I'm looking forward to the match. They actually sold me on it. I cannot wait to actually watch that match. It's going to be probably, I would say that match potentially could steal the entire show. For real. That match right there could potentially steal the entire show for WrestleMania. It's one of the top 3 that I'm predicting that might steal that show. So then we go into the rest of this episode of the SmackDown Live for the Go Home show. I'm just going to pick out things that I liked of the show. So the Fatal 4 tag team match was pretty interesting. You had the Usos, you had Ricochet and Aleister Black, you had The Bar, and who else you had? Oh yeah, you had Rusev and Nakamura. So it was a good match, solid match, cool little match to have on your go home show. However, my favorite moment was when Alexa Bliss came out, and she was looking amazing. God, Alexa Bliss is fun, man. I don't care what y'all say. Anyway, she came out there with her little attitude. It was cool, but she announced that basically because the Usos forfeited their match from the previous week, that they unfortunately have to play some repercussions. So at WrestleMania, they're going to put their titles on the line against the same opponents that they just faced. So that match in itself is going to be amazing. The fact that Ricochet and Aleister Black have an opportunity, they have a WrestleMania match, and they're from NXT, and they have a chance to go at the tag team titles for SmackDown. That's big, that's huge, and it's going to be a really good match. You got a Fatal 4-Way. You got all these good wrestlers. You got a lot of big names in it. And definitely looking forward to that match. And again, SmackDown sold me on it. In comparison to yesterday, I wasn't being sold on much, but they sold me on it. So then we get into the whole Miz. He comes out, cuts a promo. He's about to have a 3-on-1 handicap match. And in the middle of the match, Shane McMahon comes out, announces that it's going to be a Falls Count Anywhere. And then he throws a shot at Miz's dad, trying to get under his skin, get him out of his game. The match goes behind the stage and the stands and behind the Titantron, and the Miz wins in a crazy fashion. He throws like this metal crate at I forgot the guy's name's head, beats him, and he's looking all crazy. And that match I'm kind of looking forward to. Should be a good one. But then shortly after that, this is how you know SmackDown was in pocket with their writing. They knew how they were going to transition this entire episode. So once the Miz won, you saw Shane McMahon in the truck. He's leaving, right? As soon as he leaves, you see a cop car pull in, and guess who comes out? Becky Lynch. Again, the writing on SmackDown is day and night in comparison to Raw. I don't know what it is, but SmackDown always comes with it. They always have a better structure. It's only 2 hours, so it's like they make sure they get the most out of the time that they have in comparison to Raw. They just exaggerate everything and they take everything to get it going. Let me touch on the whole 18 woman/man tag team match. That was unique. It was different. I liked it from that perspective, the fact that I've never seen anything like that. So I appreciated it. I thought it was pretty cool. I just don't know what it was for. I don't think anybody expected it. I don't think anyone has ever seen that, but it was pretty unique to see all of those all those wrestlers in one match together. It was different, and the little brawl that broke out was pretty cool too. But the fact that they tried something different kudos for that from me. All right, guys, and then we get to the main event, the contract signing between Kofi Kingston and Daniel Bryan, and they did a wonderful job as far as getting this entire story kind of meshed together. Daniel Bryan played a perfect heel, talking about he's going to teach the crowd a lesson, and then, you know, Daniel Bryan, he does not get credit for this, but he's been a great heel in my estimation. He knows how to play the crowd. He saw that the crowd was all into Kofi Kingston. He let them breathe. He let them get that Kofi Mania chant, and then he dug right into them. And once he felt that they were booing, he dug even more. And he was talking about teaching them lessons and all this stuff. And it's like he was on point with making you dislike him so much that he deserves credit for that. He has made Kofi Kingston even more of a face because of how heelish he is. So I need y'all to think of it from that perspective. I'm pretty sure all the WWE fans, all the wrestling fans can see that as well. But Daniel Bryan's promo work on that mic tonight made Kofi Kingston even a bigger face than Kofi Kingston was. But then when Kofi Kingston got on the mic, showed that aggression. He actually had a mic presence. He came with it with telling Daniel Bryan that, you know, you don't understand me. The more you talk, the more you don't know who I am. And so basically he's letting Daniel Bryan know, like, you don't know what to expect come Sunday. You're saying all of this as if you know me. You're saying all this as if you can relate to me, but nothing about the situation can you relate to me. And for Kofi Kingston, this is 11 years in the making. I hope anyone that knows wrestling and that is going to watch it, that this is a massive moment for WWE, for Kofi Kingston, and for the potential change of that title which has never been in the hands of a black person, ever, which is long overdue. If Kofi Kingston can get that title, it'd be amazing. Not only from the racial perspective, the first black person to have a WWE title, but the fact that he's been in the WWE for 11 years, busted his ass day in, day out. It would be an amazing accomplishment, amazing moment for WrestleMania. It is a perfect storm for WrestleMania to have a WrestleMania moment for Kofi Kingston, and I think it would be jubilation all over the place. And if WWE goes through with that, great. And I always known WWE to be ahead of the curve and instilling change in the culture, and they do play a part. So I think this would be amazing for Kofi Kingston. He's more than deserving. This is the guy that deserves it. He's always been for the company, for WWE, and I mean, they both did a great job with their promo tonight. So definitely looking forward to WrestleMania. SmackDown, they did really good in their go home show. Nothing over the top like back in the day in the Attitude Era, but they did far better than what Raw did last night, and that's a big difference. However, my highlight of the night was Alexa Bliss when she came out. Damn, she looked good. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. It's your boy TGK. I'm definitely going to do a predictions video on WrestleMania. I might get into some NXT stuff. Not sure. We'll see how much time I have this week, but it's going to be fun. Definitely looking forward to it. I'm going to be throwing a little watch party with some friends. We'll do some pre, post reactions of WrestleMania. Definitely stay tuned. It's your boy TGK, and I'm out.